2,363 total ballots that were cast. Those that voted yes, 977. Those that voted no, 1,381. That should bring reverence to this House.
I'm sorry that we did not have more time for those who wish to speak, but we have studied this item for decades. Papers and materials have been available worldwide for a long time, and we have placed it in God's hands. We've been here together to watch God's work take place as an assembled group in this session. And I believe the Holy Spirit has worked on hearts. I want to speak to your hearts for a moment. We have today a spiritual opportunity to refocus our attention on mission and turn our eyes away from this subject. I appeal to all of us in this church to put away differences of opinion. We need to humble ourselves before God as we recognize God's instructions regarding a general conference in session. I share with you in humility the following: Testimonies, Volume 9, page 261, I believe it is. God has ordained that representatives of His church from all parts of the earth, and that means every single one of you, when assembled in a general conference, shall have authority. My friends, my colleagues, my fellow church members in this great Advent movement, now is the time to unify under the blood-stained banner of Jesus Christ and His power, not our own power. Another beautiful quotation from Testimonies, Volume 9, page 216. Let every believer do his best to prepare the way for the gospel missionary work that is to be done. But let no one enter into controversy. It is Satan's object to keep Christians occupied in controversies among themselves. God's workers are to be of one mind and one heart, praying for the impartation of the Spirit and believing that God will fulfill His word. End quote. My dear brothers and sisters here at the 2015 session, let us unite under Christ's leadership. Let us fulfill Christ's prayer in John 17. We are to plead with the Lord for the latter rain of the Holy Spirit, who will give us the needed unity and purpose of mission in proclaiming the messages of the three angels and the fourth angel of Revelation 18. Let's place ourselves in the hands of God as we grow in His grace and serve together. Another quotation from the same volume, Volume 9, pages 187 to 188. We are not to seek to maintain a peculiar identity of our own, a personality, an individuality which will separate us from our fellow laborers. We have a character to maintain, but it is the character of Christ. Having the character of Christ, we can carry on the work of God together. Strive earnestly for unity. Pray for it. Work for it. In closing, my dear friends, I earnestly appeal to each of us to put away any animosity, any frustration, and unite in the Lord's entrusted mission for His church. Now, at the end of this discussion, and after this period of voting, may our hearts be softened through the Holy Spirit. May there not be anxious thoughts, independent action, and agitation, but may we receive clear guidance from the Holy Spirit about how we can unite in the mission of the Church.